Hey y'all, so I wanted to do this video because it had me thinking about that last video that I did in the picture that I posted. Well, not the last video I did, but the video that I did with Martell and Arian and Arian, aka Coleslaw. I hope, y'all know which video I'm talking about. But it had me thinking, I guess this is like the old adage, like term or phrase, but what comes first? Would side chicks not exist without a husband cheating? Or does a husband cheating create side chicks? It's like almost like the chicken. Does the chicken come first or does the egg come first? Whole analogy. And I feel like we talked about this before and on my channel, but I kind of want to talk about it again now that I see that they be outside together. Because I thought side chicks was supposed to stay on the side and stay quiet and be behind the scenes. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like nowadays, side chicks and infidelity is kind of being put out on display as if it's normal. And I just feel like even as a side chick, she should have some pride towards herself, because there was a time that same man that she's like taking pictures with was calling her a peasant. Although like Melody and Martell be bumping heads, I never really seen him disrespect her or call her out her name. He be doing a lot of stuff to try to make her seem like, oh, Melody cheated on me. Oh, Melody did this or do that. But he never said that she was a peasant, never really, called her out her name from my understanding or from my knowledge. He never kind of degraded. He did, but I'm trying to say, not on the level that he did with Coleslaw. And yet Coleslaw is going to sit up there and be seen with him. So it's almost like would she even exist if Martell didn't cheat it? Or are side chicks always going to be there? Is there ever going to be a time where like women, all women, not, because I know us, we wouldn't do that, but women wouldn't allow themselves to be somebody's side chick or mistress. And especially when you know that you're hurting somebody. I guess I'm not gonna say it was all good, but Melody herself said respectful cheating. But I just don't get Arian and her being extra about it. And then now that she has a child, those little digs that she did with like comparing her child to Melody's, to the Eminem kids. And that's just like, why couldn't you just play your part? Even though it shouldn't even be a part to play. You see how like conflicted I am? I'm really trying to figure this out. But you know what? I don't want to figure it out. I hope women like Arian get some self-esteem. Sometimes I just wish sometimes relationships wouldn't be put on such a high pedestal where like women that don't have a man would feel like, all right, well, if I don't have one, I'm gonna go get yours. Like that whole scarcity mindset. And I just wish that was like some sisterhood. Because, that's what I also think too. Like, women that feel like it's okay to be the side chick, to me, have a lack of mindset. They don't believe that there is a man that they could call their own that's not already claimed or taken by somebody else. That's why this is like really deep. Or maybe they both exist when low self-esteem woman meets low self-esteem broken man. Maybe they manifest each other. If Martell kind of didn't look outside of his marriage and looked within, then maybe Arian wouldn't, you know how they say like this person walks so this other person can run. But I guess as I'm talking about it and thinking about it, the onus and responsibility probably is always going to be on the man or the woman that cheated, because Arian at the end of the day is technically single. My whole thing is like, do she not get to hold her own self accountable for what she did or her moves or whatever? Like, it don't matter how much this married man was trying to come after you, because I'm pretty sure that's what she probably tells herself to make herself feel good. I just still feel like she shouldn't say no. And I also feel like no matter what you be going through in your marriage, you should probably tell yourself no to temptation or whatever. And I understand that it could be easier said than done. But see, that's why you say your vows before God. Because, I just believe God can give you the strength to be there and stick it out. And if you really, really can't, then do the proper procedure. Just like it was a proper procedure to even get them to the wedding day. It's a proper procedure and a way that things should be done to exit out the marriage as well. So that's how come I'm just like, no matter what Martell says, Melody could not have been that much of a bad wife, because he should be running to get out the relationship, right? And start again and start anew with this new lady, you know? But yeah, he's still kind of looking behind him, see how he can like do this or do that to annoy Melody or whatever. It's almost like he's gonna punish her for leaving him. I always got that vibe. But you know, I really do wish that they would have worked out, because you know, they look really, really good together. Their kids are amazing. I know y'all don't like when I say this, but don't y'all feel like he probably is a good dad? Because you know, they're half Melody, half, you know, him. And from what we've seen on the show, it seems like his children are very receptive to him. So, I give him grace with that. Because, you know, if the kids like him, all right, I guess I'll like him as a dad. I can't really speak on how he was as a husband. Like, we all seen how that was. But as far as, like, daddy stuff, and I'm not saying he's a perfect dad. I don't think anybody's a perfect parent. That's one thing about it. Like, shout out to your parents. I feel like I learned that, like, no matter what you think you know, like, kids will either humble you or show you that you don't know everything. You know what I mean? Like, we bring that out of our parents. So, yeah. So, I'll give him that. But I just really wish, that's another thing, he would have thought about how his kids would feel too, that he's hurting their mom. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, sometimes, you know how we women be thinking about that, the emotional stability of everybody around us and kids and things like that. I'm not trying to say men don't have that ability, but I really don't think they be thinking like that. So, I guess I'll give him grace. No, but seriously. That's really what I wanted to ask y'all. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, the mistress or the philandering husband? And I think I answered my question, but I still want to hear your thoughts about it. You know? Yeah. And what do y'all think about them being outside together? Because I just feel like, once you embarrass me or humiliate me in public, which he did by calling her a peasant, all we could do is co-parent. You know me. I like to get my revenge through success. So I would have to prove to Martell and do me a Sierra. I would have got me a Russell Wilson and leveled up. He would have not seen, it just would have been co-parent, because I would have been with my new man. You know, and I don't know if Arian got a bunch of suitors. Probably not if she went back to Martell. But I would have did a 360. I would have went by somebody else's name. I would have just started all over. Because I get it. Some people, even men, would be turned off by, like, a woman that broke up a marriage. Some men would. So, you know, but everybody got a pass. So I would have tried to reinvent myself and come out new again and prove to him and myself that I could get somebody other than somebody else's husband. Like, you know what? That don't make her feel not good sometimes. Like, I just have to prove to myself that I'm a baddie so I could get my own man. But that's just me. That's that Aries fire in me. That's just, oh, I'll show you. Oh, bet. You thought I was the peasant? Oh, let's go. But I'll let him live for now. Other than that, let me know what y'all think of this video and this topic. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's talk about it. And if you have not watched this video, you know what I mean, please click on it, watch it, like it, comment, and come back again. I'm your girl, Synquette, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.